Hello everyone, good evening, good afternoon, or whatever the time is wherever you are. Brand new products, brand new launches here on Shop Unlimited Live. My name's Dan, hello. I haven't hurt my hand by the way, it's a product coming up in just a second. What a handy show this is. Now if you are watching, I know, thank you very much. If you're watching this live on Monday, just gone 6 o'clock, you're away. We're in time for Christmas delivery, I have no doubt. Obviously, the later you leave it, we can't promise that anymore. Now, this show could be about Christmas. It's much more about everything else as well, whether it's to do with storage, obviously, around your home, in the garage, under the bed. That's coming up in just a second. Whether it's actually illuminate areas. Maybe you're thinking about storing for areas. Maybe you're thinking about hanging up one of these. What did you do this year? Was it a drill? Was it a hook that fell over? Fell over? Hooks fall over? You know what I mean. Coming up, we've got the solutions for everything. So on this show, we are interactive. We are live right now, Monday, just gone 6 o'clock. Katie is on the comments. So if you see someone called Katie appearing, she's a nice girl, I want you to know her. Aren't you, Katie? Yeah. Yeah, very polite. Yep, she'll be posting the links to all of the products. Or if you want to do the cheat mode, if you like, and the shortcut, you've got that logo on the screen and the code. Let's get one of the first details in of this. We're going to talk storage in just a second. These are brand new to Shop Unlimited Live, the Glow Gloves. Extremely useful. Now, normally it's a key word. Right now, it's a key number. So these all have numbers attached to them. You just type in, right at the bottom of the screen, shop 1204, shop 1204 on Facebook or on Instagram. Hello. If you want any questions about any of these products, by the way, we are live and interactive. You can ask us, of course. That will put this into your basket immediately. Andy, hit the light straight away. Let's go for it. Maybe you're talking about going into the attic. Maybe you love to tinker under the bonnet of a car. Just pop the lights on, and then with your hand, you've got illumination exactly where you are. Now, it could be real delicate craft master elements. It could be that you're painting with a paintbrush. It could be that you're under a car bonnet and changing fuses. Maybe the fuse goes in the house. You want to pop these on. It does come with charge already, but you get a little wire that plugs into a USB port to charge it even more. It's just one on, one off. That is as easy as it is. And then you've got LED illumination wherever you specifically need it. It's not a head torch. You're not holding a torch after all. Maybe you're going to use it for walking the dog and things like that, whatever you're up to. It's only $16.99. You can still spread the cost by 3 if you want to. So for $5.66 today plus your P&P, that's all you are parting with. That is interest-free with Klarna to get the Glow Gloves. You do get a set of 2, by the way. You get a set of 2. So you've got this one, and then you've got the equivalent for the other side as well. It just straps on with like hook and eye fastening, and then when you're done, just turn them off, and away you go. You can charge them if you want to, but you haven't got to. So there you go. It just wraps around your wrist, whether you're left-handed or right-handed. You do get a second one for the other hand as well. That is it. For mechanics, for crafters, whether it's painting, whether the fuses go, absolutely perfect. So wherever you're hands go, that's where the light is. You can go straight onto the website now and find it now, but if you want to take the shortcut, shop 1204, away you go. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Right, let's talk handy solutions. We've got 3 big options for you: 100 litre, 66, or the under the bed one. Let's talk 100 litres straight away, by the way. You're not just getting one. I know, you are getting 2. So you're getting 200 litres. They fold down, by the way. They compact down. So literally, just for example, that's one. That is a 66-litre box. I'm going to show you as we get there how they store up and store down, but you can put them up or down at any point whatsoever. So for storage themselves, it is perfect. You get 2 for only $34.99, for only $34. You can just order 1, by the way. Have a look on the website. But and that is a discount as well. But the best value is going for the set of 2. I'm going to do a little preview right now, then we'll get really into it. But you can just see on the inside there, the stainless steel bars. These all fold down. It has got a hard base on it too, I know. And then you've got double zips on the top, and double zips. Oh, the worst one on the front. Different box. It's on the 66. Sorry, the 100 litre hasn't. But you have got this perspex window to see exactly what's going in there. What do you use these for? These are for the duvets and the winter coats and the sleeping bags, etc. These are the stuff that you... Maybe this is for the Christmas decorations. Do your Christmas decorations come in stuff like this? And then once you put the decorations up, what do you do with this box? Exactly. That's why Did you guess that that's where our decorations came in for the tree? Maybe it's a cardboard box that you put up in the loft and down again. It's slowly getting more and more weak. So obviously, every time you take the parcel tape off a cardboard box, it weakens it every single time. If you want to get the biggest, the 100 litre, and you're getting 2 of them. Oh, so 200 litres. You can do the shortcut, shop 1206 on the bottom part of the screen, 1206. You'll get the double. If you just want it individually, of course, you can find it on the website as well. But it should be £50. $34.99 right now. Right, I told you this is a preview, so I'm going to ping on through and go to the 66 litre. And again, you don't just get one 66 litre. You get 2, and you get the 3rd. After I've done my preview, I will build this up for you. This is how it arrives. So actually, your packaging for it is really, really slim. You're not going to be sure exactly what you've ordered, maybe, but it's 66 litres in there. If you'd rather just go for 1, you can just go for 1. This is the one that has the zip on the front. It's all wipe clean, by the way. It's like a shower proof almost, so it has got like a sort of almost like wipe clean PVC-esque feel to it. But on the inside, can you just see those bars? They are the stainless steel bars on the inside. There you go. You can see the one right at the back there. That folds up and folds down to become that flat packed storage folding for you. But incredibly rigid. It holds up to 18 kilograms of weight in the biggest one, if that's what you're thinking. And in theory, when they are full, you can stack them 4 high. It doesn't recommend stacking them more than 4 high. That's just a health and safety thing. If you want to stack them 1,000 high, hey, they're your boxes. But we're telling you not to. Your boxes, your stuff. You do what you want to do. If 66 litres is the better one for you, because of all those craft supplies you've got, I know my crafters will be watching this show right now live. Thank you so much. And give us a little comment when you're watching on any Facebook page or Instagram page as well. Should be $44.99. You've got an extra £10 saving. $11.66. And if you're ordering it on Monday, no doubt it'll be with you before Christmas. Obviously, this show will be repeated a bit later. We can't guarantee it after that, particularly before Thursday. That is for 66 litres for you. Now then, the under the bed, which I have personally found the most useful, is this. This is the under the bed one, obviously for the height side of things. This is where the school clothes go. This is where all the fleeces go, for example. This is where you can also put bedding. This is where shoes go. This is where all the games go, all of the board games with Scrabble, Monopoly. What's another board game, Katie? Cluedo. Cluedo. Very good. Andy, don't just shout Monopoly in my ear. I've just said Monopoly. Cluedo. You can see, again, you've got a window so you can see how full it is. Maybe it's going to be those school books and revision books and everything like that. You get 3, so you don't just get 1. You get 2. And you can just order 1 if you want to. I'm just looking at $11.66. Again, you can divide the cost by Klarna if you wish. They all pop up and down. They are all storable for you. It could be underneath, like, you can put 2, well, you could get 4 under a single bed. So if you want a multi-order, you can. If you just want 1, because actually you're thinking, you know what? Under the sofa where all the dog or the cat toys live, or the food and things, the lead, the pets, brushes or towels, they could also live in here as well. But they are designed to be under the bed. So for clothing, for sports kit, for extra duvets, for spare pillows, that is exactly what these are designed for. Let me just put them down again. What is it? 1, 2, sorry, 1, 2, 1, 2. Sounds like I'm testing my own microphone. It is 12.10. That's a good way of putting it, Andy. The shortcut is 12.10, so just comment shop 12.10 and you get all 3 of those. If you just want 1, you can get just 1. Can I go back to my glove, please? I'd like to go back to my glove, please. Because this is just absolutely... Hang on, I'm going to move my hand. I know you're getting it closer, but move my hand. Here we go. They are the rechargeable gloves, after all. You do get a pair of them. It's just 1 click on, 1 click off. That is it. You can have 1 in each hand, or it could be one on one for somebody else as well. But if you are painting and doing really delicate work, maybe you do cross stitch or embroidery. Maybe it's changing the needle on a sewing machine. Maybe you're changing a fuse in a plug. Maybe you're doing a bit of electrics around the house. Anything like that. The fuse goes, you're in the garage, you're a mechanic. Anything like that at all, when the lights are a little bit low and you're searching for things, to have them on your hand, so wherever you're searching, it's all illuminated. 2 little LEDs, and you get that times 2, so 1 for each hand. That is what the Glow gloves do. I've never seen these on screen before. It's $16.99, should be £25, and you can still divide that cost by 3, $5.66. Just turn it off and off you go. It does come with some charge, so you can use them straight away, but if you want full charge, you've got a lead for it. You just plug it in the back there, and that goes into your computer or your plug socket that takes a USB. Let's continue on. Now, hooks, magic hooks. These, when they were previously on Create and Craft, you remember Create and Craft? Yeah, me too. Were one of the best selling items for popularity. You get 10 of these magic hooks. You simply peel off the back, and they are temporary if you want them to be. You just adhere them, but obviously give them a bit of force and push them down. Just push the air bubbles out. Obviously make sure they're on, but it could be going onto PVC, it could be going onto plastic, obviously. It could be going onto glass, onto tile, onto mirror, anything flat. Not recommended necessarily for wallpaper and things like that, but any other flat surface. Now, just below here, you can see on the counter a couple of uses for them. Maybe it's going to be for cable ties. You've all got a studio at home, right? Maybe it's for hanging the clock on the wall next to there. I did bring a calendar in. Have I lost that again? No, there's only 2, Andy. I was going to put more up, but there's only 2. I know. I was looking. I know, me too. Where have I put it? I don't know. But somewhere, on the next person in this studio, there's a calendar somewhere. So it could be for hanging things in and around the kitchen or in the pantry or anywhere like that at all. But for tidying your cables, there's also an equivalent mount which is on the website too. But these are the hooks. And then what we started the show talking about, what is that attached to? You can see there, that is one of the 10 magic hooks for only $11.99. Percentage-wise, one of the biggest savings on the show. And obviously they are temporary, so you can move them if you wish. But then also, it could be for coats. It could be for suits. It could be for a temporary accommodation because you don't want to be drilling into the walls, for example, if you're renting. If you need to put suits and things and hang them up, or your jackets or the kids' clothing or anything like that at all, they can take up to 2 kilograms each, and you have a pack of 10. But obviously, right now, hello. Let me put that back. I need that for Vostok Europe in just a second. I know, I'll come back. I'll be back. But nevertheless, then you can hang your wreath back up on there. Can I see it? Please stay. There we go. That's all you need to do. Incredibly easy to use. For Christmas time, absolutely. I appreciate you might have your wreath up now, but you know what I'm saying. Maybe it's going to be in the shed, in the garage, for example, in the potting shed, having bits of the wires, the cables, whatever it is. You've got some mounts if you want to be wrapping leads around them. These are the hooks. A pack of 10 for $11.99. That's £4 today. Hey, here's a thought. After all, you don't have to part with anything today if you don't want to. There are 3 ways of shopping with Klarna. One, of course, it's the full amount right now. So $11.99, your P&P, off you go. If you want to divide the cost with Klarna, you're welcome to. Divide it by 3. That's £4 today over the month. Or you can offset the total cost in 30 days, then get billed for $11.99. And we will send out the hooks or anything else, whatever you're purchasing, immediately. So you haven't got to part with anything. So if it's a payday thing or whatever, we're all in that same boat. You haven't got to part with anything today. That is the beauty of Klarna. If you don't want to use Klarna, if you want to shop on PayPal, etc., maybe with your Apple Pay, you can do that too. Anyway, there are your hooks. The code, if you're shopping on Facebook or Instagram, is 1201. Behind there, we've got some bulbs. Now I'm going to get in trouble for this because I had to think of a lot of things, guys. Had to wear my Christmas jumper, had to bring that in, had to hang stuff up, forgot to bring batteries. So I can't show you them on. They are 3 AAA batteries, and that is it. And by the way, for $16.99, you get all 4. You get all 4 in there. And these are perfect to hang off your hooks. You've got a lovely long cord on there. This, particularly for your craft room, and then just pulling on the cord. Can you hear that click? That is on, off. That is it. They are weatherproof. They are shatterproof. They're not made of glass. They're made of plastic. So they're LED as well, so they do not get hot. You get all 4. Just pull on, pull it off, and then you are done. $16.99. What's that? $5.99 on Klarna. I'm just seeing that right now. Divide the cost. I think they're really, really cool in kids' bedrooms or some sort of colourful area. You can have them hanging at different heights after all if you want to. A really long cord on them, but if it is going to be in the garage, if it is going to be in the shed, anything like that at all. Hey, listen, they're not plugged into the wall, they're not hardwired in. It could be a remote light, obviously, but then you go to these, right? Nevertheless, you then get all 4 colours, orange, pink I'm going to say, green and blue. They are the 4 colours you get. They each, as you can spy, take 3 AAA batteries, and then that is you. As I say, they are weatherproof, they are shatterproof, so if you want to hang them outside, obviously don't get them caught in torrential rain, don't put them in the bath, you know that obviously because there's electricity involved, but they can take the elements. $16.99. Now then, we're going to move on again. By the way, if you want to take the shortcut of those, just comment shop. If you're purchasing and you're commenting, always put shop and then that item number, the code, 1203. You haven't got to do it that way. You can go straight onto the website, watch on YouTube, watch on your television if you are. Hello, my name's Dan. What's time? Just gone nearly 20, is it quarter past? Yeah, 6:15 on a Monday. On a Monday. Of course, we'll be repeating this show, but order before Thursday. We might just be in luck for Christmas. This is one of the most popular items on our website already from All Things Handy Solution. Our director, Andy, is purchasing this. And Andy, is it for your cats? He just bought it for the cats. It is that silicone Wonder brush. It's the sort of brush you see people in like professional salons when they're scooping up the hair, and every single element of that hair, every single fibre, every single molecule gets swept up. That's exactly what these are. It arrives in a white box and you're thinking, oh, it's a brush. You just screw it back on. That's all you need to do. Just screw it on like that and then you're ready to go. And it's actually, if you unscrew that, that is as long as it goes. And that is your Wonder brush. Now, you can spy, you've also got like a squeegee side to there. Can you just spy? Just on the top. So if you want to be squeegeeing the floor, you can squeegee the floor as well. You can also use it to clean off the brush too. If you want to clean the brush, by the way, it'll almost instantly dry because of the silicone element of it. But water, hot soapy water, that's all you need to do. But it is designed for things like hair and dander or on your carpets, of course your hard floors as well. If you're an animal lover, if you've got pets at all, maybe it's a long-haired rabbit, maybe it's dogs, maybe it's cats, you absolutely need this to get hold of it. You also get the handheld brush as well with the little corner bristles too. Exact same element, all silicone, really, really soft. They're not going to deteriorate. You know, you like with your big broom and bristles fall out. These will not fall out, they will not deteriorate, they'll be as good as the day you purchase them, and it's only £5 today. £5 today for your Wonder brush with the bonus Wonder brush as well, Wonder broom for you. And then when you want to, if you ever want to store it away, I mean, I can't imagine for a minute you're going to keep it out all the time, right? But if you wish to, it arrives in a big cardboard box. That then comes off, this twists down too. And that is you done. Very soft. It's a funny ergonomic design actually, because it's really, really soft to the touch, but then when they all get layered up together, there is strength in numbers, and then there is no gaps in there whatsoever. And these bristles, let's call them that for a second, aren't going to spray out. You know, on your hairbrush or on your broom on the floor, when they start falling out, or when they, you know, things spray out, like your toothbrush after a while gets all raggedy, doesn't it? Like boing everywhere. These will not move. They will stay perfectly in position, and that is the beauty of. And you also have the squeegee there as well. For $14.99, that's an extra £10 off, just for you shopping on Shop Unlimited Live. And you can see the full range, of course, on the website, shopunlimitedlive.com. Have I done everything? I think I have. Right. Shall I show you how the storage works? You know, you've got the under the bed one, you've got 100 litres. Let's go for the 66 litre if we can, team, because, let me just move some bits. Down. So, you're getting 3 60 litres, and you made them up. You're thinking, Dan, how do I do it? Well, I built all of these, and it takes 60 seconds, if not more. They're not the same size. You go there, you go there. That's what you're getting home. This is how it arrives. They are all individually wrapped, and then they will all come in a larger wrapping as well. So in this cellophane here, this is a 66 litre box, and it can stay like this, and it can pop up and pop down as many times as you want it to do. So let's open it up. I know, this noise is either horrific or you love it. Put that in a safe place on the floor. Then you open that up, and then there might be a little bit of tissue in there, for example. And then you just lift it up, and can you see those stainless steel bars? That is where the magic happens. And if I could just kind of show you, actually, you just push it into the corners on that side, as you can spy, and you just do the exact opposite of this when you're breaking it down. If you ever wish to. You haven't ever got to break it down, but you get the idea. Because if it is for Christmas decks, for example, that is done. But now you have a 66 litre box. Well, you don't. Who can do 3 times 66? 99. Is it 99? No. Nearly. That's 33, Katie. But I'm glad to play along.
198.
198. Eh? Yeah, you probably. What is it?
198.
198. 3 times 66.
3 times 66.
Doesn't sound right, does it? But it is right. You get 180, then 18 on top of that, right? Oh, man. Anyway, that is what you get home. And again, you haven't got to break it down to get into it. You haven't got to go from the top. Because after all, if these are all stacked up on top of each other, of which the instructions say you could go 4 high, and then you want to get something out the bottom one, that is exactly why the front flaps are there. Not only if you see meow when you go, and you can see the stainless steel rods in there. As you heard, up to 18 kilograms in each of these. You've got the big carry handles on the side. You haven't got to weight it up like that, of course. It's just what it's been tested up to. Lovely big fabric tags on there too. And then when you are done, when you've taken all the Christmas decks out, or all of that camping stuff has been put away or got out again, and you want to store it, it could be in the back of the car. It could be folded up and folded down. Then you pop it up when all the shopping's going in there, and that's what you're carrying from the supermarket. But yeah, for winter clothes, for duvets, for spare pillows. I know you've got the under the bed one as well, but that is exactly how you build them. Now, if you want to go for all 3, which is where the best value, individually they're still very good value. In fact, can we go for individuals? Is that all right? Individuals on a 66. I don't know what the number is now. Oh, yes, I do actually. Individuals, it's 1209. There we go, team. 1209. If you just want one of them, 1209, 14.90. Look at that, you're saving 19. That's better than half price. Oh, no, it's not. That's not you're saving. It's 4 quid off. I was going to say, that's mental. That's crazy. Okay, 14.99, choice words. So it would be £45. That's fair, isn't it? It would be £45 if you were taking that saving price, bearing in mind it should be £18.99. £14.99, £15 times 3 is £45. Andy, go back to the 3, which is 1208. It's £34.99. So you've got 3 lots of discounts on the individuals, £4, £4, £4, and then another £10 off. It's that equivalent if you're going to go for the 100, if you're going to go for the under the bed. We've got 8 minutes, crikey. It's that same equivalent as well. So that's what we're going to go for there. Let me quickly remind you of the 100 litres, 1206. 1206 is the password, if you like. It's a shortcut, if you like. Oh, I meant to show you how the hooks work as well. I'll do that next. It's a busy show. Here we go. If you want to get hold of both of these 100 litre pieces, they all fold down as you just spied as well. That is $11.66 today if you are dividing the cost. The shortcut is shop 1206, but by all means, you can go on the brand, you can go on shopunlimitedlive.com and shop for Handy Solutions and see everything on there. Or if you want to use the search bar, if you like, and just pop in 100L, 100 litres, there you go. Right, let's quickly talk under the bed if we can, which is the under the bed one, which is 1210. 1210. Maybe it's under the single bed. Is it the games? Is it covers? Is it when friends and family come to stay? And then you're thinking, oh, I've got to get the bedding out and things. You know, you don't always keep spare beds made and laundered, do we? No, I get that. It could where the sheets go. It could where the spare napkins, where all the Christmas decks go, whatever you want. But it is designed, it's nearly 60 litres. I think it's about 58 litres to my memory. It is designed to fit under a standard bed. So for me, it's winter clothing. For me, it's different. It's shoes, maybe it's handbags and things. It could be all your, yeah, it could be your swim shorts going in there. It could be the football kit going in there. It could be some cricket gear going in there. Whatever you're thinking, skateboard could go in there. I don't know. $34.99 for all 3. It is your Handy Solution set of 3 under the bed folding storage boxes. They all fold down super flat. Now then, hooks. We are talking Wonder hooks. Let me find my item number 1201. It's the Wonder hooks that are holding that wreath up there. But let me quickly show you how they work. Let me take one of these, and these are now going to be around the room. And I'm going to go back here. So you see the back of this? It's just got a little, oh yeah, go for the big zoom. Go for it, why not? This is like a little Perspex backing on it. It's very, very sticky. It's still temporary, by the way. It can be permanent. You don't ever need to remove it if you don't want to. But the idea is that you can if you wish. And then that, maybe I should put my glove on. There we go. So, there you go. You're putting some hooks up in the dark. You have got two lots of these glow gloves, by the way, if that's what you'd rather do. But maybe you can just see it. Is it coming up? Oh, there you go. I put my hand down thinking you can see and you can't. That is all you need to do as far as the hooks go, and you're getting 10 of those. And then on your front door, if you wish to, hang a box off it. Well, you know what? Obviously, you're not going to hang a box off it, but Andy, you make a very, very good point, showing how strong it is. The idea was to hang another wreath off it if you want to, or cables. If you want cable ties for your machines or behind the TV, we've got the magic mounts on the show too, which do exactly that, but they're more cable friendly, and off you pop. But yeah, if you want to be hanging your suit jackets on it, for example, if you want to, it's really for this wreath. I was kind of thinking, come on, Mr. Wreath. That is probably a more sensible idea, because after all, it's Christmas. And there you go. That is the hooks. You're getting a pack of 10 of them. There aren't 10 now. I've opened one packet. Richard, bless him, provided loads. There's now 5 left there. But after all, I can take all of those off the walls, whether it's that one holding the wreath up, maybe it's the one over my shoulder holding that wreath up there, whatever you'd rather do. Right, that is only £4 to get the Wonder hooks. If you'd rather the Wonder mounts, which are really cable tidies, look on the website. You can find the mounts there for you. Now, can I just remind you one more time of this, I'd say mop, it's a broom, isn't it? Wonder broom. And thank you to everyone watching on Shop Unlimited Live. Thank you for watching via the YouTube channel. Thank you for watching on Dan Bancroft on Create and Craft. I'm still trying to change the name. Facebook won't let us. But you know who I am. If you're there, if you're a friend on there, thank you ever so much. We'll keep trying. We'll keep trying. One day. Nevertheless, for all that dander, pet hair, it could be for anything on the floor after all. Maybe you just need to, like, maybe just very house proud. You want to make sure that I'm about to say the hard floor areas. Hasn't got to be hard flooring, by the way. It could absolutely be rugs and things. It is very friendly. It is very, very friendly. And because it's not a fabric, if you like, it's not bristles. It's silicone, so it's not going to damage a hard surface. It's also not going to damage a rug either. So if you want to really agitate a rug, if anything, it's going to fluff it back up, isn't it? If you don't want to agitate and clean a rug or clean a carpet or clean a busy walkway, that's exactly what these will do. But they will not spray out like that. They will always keep their form. If you've got a cat or a dog that molts, absolutely. You can also use this. I mean, I think about this as like a dustpan and brush on, which I get. But if it's on your soft furnishings, on sofas, on chairs, on cushions, on pillows, this is going to be absolutely... Think pet beds, of course. Yeah, Andy, you're on top form. Yeah, all of the pet hair, hasn't got to be fair, it could be for human hair as well. Hasn't got to be any sort of hair at all. It's just general dirt and debris around your home. These would be absolutely perfect. Very kind to the surface, but pick up so much and do not spray out and not lose their shape and are not affected by water. You can clean them in soapy water if you want to, whatever you'd rather do. Right, let me just ping this back. I'm going to go back to the Wonder gloves, boys and girls, the glow gloves. You get 2 of them, by the way. I'm just not wearing 2. This is so cool. I hadn't heard of this before Richard's supplier sent them to us. One touch. You got the gloves. You get a pair of gloves. You do get 2 for $16.99. Hey, listen, anywhere else you get 2 for $24.99. They are LED lights, so they will not get hot. It is exactly where you're putting the needle, exactly where you're trying to connect a wire to, for example. It's exactly where your head is. Maybe you're undoing maybe it's like in the car and you're undoing a lock. Maybe it's walking the dog and you want a little bit of illumination around it. Whatever it is, maybe you broke down, you're going to keep these in the car and you're quite handy under the bonnet, or maybe you just want to be able to flag someone down. You've got maybe you're going to one of those discotheque raves I've heard so much about. You can do that as well. It is one touch. You don't need batteries, by the way. It is USB charged, of which the USB goes in the side there, and then it plugs into your USB. Maybe it's a plug, maybe it's in the side of the computer. One touch on, one touch off. You do get 2. This show has absolutely flown by, so thank you so much. If you're watching right now on Monday, way before Christmas, we'll do our best, of course, Christmas delivery on its way for you. If you leave it later, chances are it might not. But the point is, these aren't necessarily stocking fillers only or under the tree. Whatever you are going for, now is the time to spread the cost with Klarna if you wish. Offset that payment by 30 days if you'd rather. Use the shortcuts, which are item numbers, or get all on shopunlimitedlive.com. Go on Handy Solutions and you'll see everything there for you. My name's Dan. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.